Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Coffee and Questions. And we are actually sitting in the carving trailer I made a few years ago. The reason we're doing that is because we are going to redo this whole thing. We're going to get it road ready and hopefully do some events out of this thing and film it.
That's the dream.
That's the plan.
That's the dream. Yes. Yes.
But, so we just want to introduce that before we start our Coffee and Questions. So let's get going.
Okay, so I've got the first question, and this is from Otis McNeely. And actually, this is more of an informational thing. We did a video not too long ago on router maintenance and things that you can check if something's going on with your router. And one thing that I had forgot that Otis told me in this email is that he bought a bunch of used tools from a guy that was upgrading, and he got a couple old Porter cable routers. He got them for like $5 a piece, so he figured out if they don't work, they don't work. He brought it back, and what was happening is sometimes it would run, and then in the middle of running it would just stop, and sometimes it wouldn't start at all. So what he did, he took the actual switch and blew it out, then it actually started working. And something that I had forgot about for years and years ago when we used to rebuild our routers, every once in a while the switch would go out, and it was pretty simple back in those days to change the switch. But even without changing the switch, if I had a malfunction going on with the switch, then nice catch.
Thank you.
Then what I would do is I would actually take a drop or two of 3-in-1 oil and kind of play with the switch, unplugged of course, unplug it, and then throw some 3-in-1 oil in there, or machine oil, something, and that would cause the connection inside the switch. That was an old trick that Dad taught me way back in the day, and it works. So if you have an issue with your switch, that might be something to check. Check and see if not only you can replace the switch, but it might just need some lubrication in there to make the connection work right. So thank you, Otis, for that, because that's something I had forgotten about, and I appreciate that. So thought that might be useful for you guys.
All right, and this question is from Bob. It says, I just ordered a couple of your bits and a base plate. I'd like to start trying my hand at wood carving with my router. One question I haven't seen addressed is the router speed. Should I run it at full speed or slow it down? And does it depend on the material or the bit size that I'm using? So when we're carving wood, which is 99% of what we carve, our routers are at full speed all the time. And it doesn't matter what type of wood we're carving or what bit we're using, any of that stuff. The only difference to that is when we're using the router sled and the 618. Yeah, the DeWalt 618. We slow it down a little bit on that. But even with that, the new surfacing bit we have, we were able to run that at full speed. Even that now is not that big a deal. But where that kind of changes is if you're carving like acrylic or some other sort of material. It just depends on the material. So what you want to do is just Google it. I hate to have one of the answers be Google it, but Google what you're carving. Try to find it out from there, because there's so many different materials you can carve. But when it comes to actually making signs, all our routers run at full speed all the time.
Yeah, whether we're carving softwoods or hardwoods, if it's wood and we're carving signs, full speed all the time.
Yeah, definitely.
Hardwood, softwoods, doesn't matter.
All right, guys. So be on the lookout, because we're going to have probably several videos on redoing this carving trailer. We're going to make some upgrades. We're going to fix some stuff, and I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun for you.
Yeah, Dad's not really looking forward to it, but
I'm looking forward to seeing it done. I can tell you that.
That's always the best part.
Yeah, we're fired up. It's actually, I think it's going to be pretty cool. Something we can collaborate on and kind of figure out. And you guys have asked questions before about how to set up your carving area and all of that. And I think we've got some pretty good plans for this thing.
I think so.
Anyway, stay tuned. Those videos will be coming directly. Yeah.
All right, guys. And again, keep the questions coming. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot us an email. Mine's Ryan@makeawoodsign.com.
Eric@makeawoodsign.com.
And we're happy to help. So we will see you guys on the next one.
Thanks, guys. See you later. Bye.
Bye.